Welcome back to Animal Wonders. I'm Jessi, and today we have another meet and greet video. Those days when we get to meet an animal and learn about who they are. We have so many animals that don't have their own meet and greet yet, and I can't wait to share them all with you. Today, let's meet Slick the Tiger Salamander. His skin is smooth, cold, and wet. It's kind of slimy, but it's not sticky. More slick, hence the name. Slick came to Animal Wonders in May 2013, so we've had him for just over 3 years now, and he lives on top of our refrigerator. Right here. Normally, we house our amphibians in our temperature-controlled reptile room, but he would get stressed out by how hot it is in there, so he hangs out here, where it's cooler. Slick was already full-grown when we got him. He was surrendered by his previous owner because they were moving out of town, and they didn't want to move with him. We have no idea how old Slick is, but I do know he's a male because of these 2 large bulges under his tail. Slick doesn't really mind being held and handled, as long as I just kind of let him do his thing and don't try and pet him. Before I pick him up, I always wash my hands with soap and water to try and get off any excess oil that might be on my hands or any other substance that might be toxic to him. Being an amphibian, his skin is very porous and he easily absorbs anything that he comes in contact with. Slick's favorite thing to do is to burrow under his water dish. He'll sometimes take a soak in the water, but mostly he likes the damp soil. He is super cute. Seriously, look at that face. His cute little mouth and those googly eyes. How can that not make you smile? His face makes me want to give him treats. Lots of treats. But that's not always a good idea because tiger salamanders can easily become overweight. His favorite food is a nice juicy worm like a night crawler, but he also enjoys crickets and waxworms. To make sure that he stays a nice healthy weight, he only gets fed about twice a week. I'd love to show you him eating right now, but he usually only likes to come out at night and gobble up anything he sees. His eyesight is actually pretty terrible, so movement is key. I often wonder where Slick came from. It's pretty rare to find a captive bred tiger salamander, so he was most likely captured from the wild. These guys are very attached to the area that they were born in, and since we don't know if, when, or where he was taken from the wild, releasing him would not be in his best interest. So Slick will continue living out his life at Animal Wonders, sharing his awesome self with thousands of kids and adults, being an ambassador for his species. He helps people learn about the sensitivities of amphibians and how humans can make sure they aren't harming them by handling them. He's also a great teacher about warning colors. Most people don't see his colors as alarming, but he's actually advertising that he's poisonous. If he feels like his life is in danger, he'll bend his tail, exposing his poison glands, and he'll excrete a milky substance that tastes and smells awful. And if eaten, the predator will get very sick. I think Slick is really interesting because he has a unique personality, and it differs from other tiger salamanders that I've met in the past, which just reaffirms my knowledge that every animal is an individual. It's been really fun getting to know Slick over the years, and I hope we have many more together. Thank you to all of our supporters, donors, and Patreon patrons for helping us care for our animals and make these videos. I hope you enjoyed meeting and getting to know Slick today. If you'd like to help us continue to make videos about animals, you can go to patreon.com/Animal Wonders. And if you'd like to go on an adventure with us every week, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Animal Wonders Montana, and we'll see you next time. Hares will try and drive intruders away from their human mate. Or they could try and drive their mate away from the intruder, meaning they will sometimes attack their human when another person comes too close.